We are just days away from the August 11th primary election, and while there's a big push to do mail-in voting this year to help limit the spread of COVID-19, voters still have the opportunity to do in-person absentee voting. That kicked off Tuesday morning in Brooklyn Park with some enhanced safety measures in place.
We, for the last few elections, have been voting early. We find it's more convenient. As long as we're retired, we can do that at a time schedule that works for us. And we don't have to stand in the long lines that we usually have.
Dwayne Malwicki was one of a couple dozen people to exercise his civic duty Tuesday morning when in-person absentee voting began at the Brooklyn Park Community Activity Center. Brooklyn Park has several city council races on the primary ballot, but city officials expect turnout to be relatively low inside this polling place. However, anyone who decides to vote this way will see hand sanitizing stations, signs to remind people about social distancing, and plexiglass barriers to separate election workers from the general public. There's even a curbside voting option for people who don't want to leave their vehicles.
It's always been part of the election process, but given the COVID-19 environment, we're promoting that more and more. So that process has always been available to voters who had a hard time coming into the polling place, etc.
If you decide that curbside voting is the route you want to go, we'll have the number for you to call on our website at ccxmedia.org. Delane Cleveland, CCX News.
Find more local news stories at ccxmedia.org and follow us on social media.